Before starting this video, let me tell you guys that this video will contain spoilers. So in this video, I will talk about everyone who have died in Jujutsu Kaisen Shibuya incident arc so far. Because when I am making this video, the Shibuya incident arc is still going on. And I personally think that the Shibuya incident arc is the best arc of Jujutsu Kaisen. So, the first person to die during the Shibuya incident arc was Mikamaru. We can also call him by his real name Kokichi Muta, and he's dead for sure. He was the first person to die in the Shibuya incident. He died in his fight with Mahito, and at some point in their fight, it looked like that Mikamaru can actually defeat Mahito, but things didn't go as Mikamaru expected, and he ended up dying. After this, curses like Mahito, Jogo, and Chozo killed several people. I mean, normal people who can't say curses. Mahito turned hundreds of them into monsters, and Dagon ate a lot of them in the Shibuya station. After this, when Satoru Gojo was fighting with Jogo and Hanami at the Shibuya station, Satoru Gojo killed Hanami. Gojo completely destroyed Hanami in front of other curses, and Hanami is the first curse to die during the Shibuya incident. So after this, when Yuji Itadori entered the train station to break the curtain, he faced a curse, more specifically a grasshopper curse who was protecting the curtain there. So Yuji Itadori fought and defeated the curse. Yuji exorcised the grasshopper curse, and that's how the life of that curse ended. After that, as I have told you guys earlier, Mahito turned a lot of people into monsters by his cursed technique, and it was a part of Gito's plan to trap Gojo. So all those transfigured monsters were released on the train station, and because of them, the situation was becoming tough for Gojo. But Gojo knows how to handle anything. Satoru Gojo just activated his domain, and he ended up killing almost 1000 transfigured monsters all alone. So after this, Yuji Itadori encountered and destroyed some other low-grade curses. Then some other curse users appeared, and it was shown that they have killed a lot of people in past, and it was an old lady, her grandson, and a small man. The old lady and small man didn't look so much stronger. Then Yuji Itadori and Fushiguro somehow managed to defeat the old man, and they didn't kill him. But the old lady summoned Toji Fushiguro's body in her grandson to defeat Ino. But for the surprise of that old lady, her grandson's soul was not tough enough to handle Toji Fushiguro's body. It is said that Toji Fushiguro's body is heavenly gifted. So, as Toji Fushiguro's body was summoned, he took control over his body back because no one else's soul can control his body. So, after gaining control of his body back, he firstly killed the old lady who summoned his body. On the other side, at the train station, Mei was fighting with a curse user. I guess he had a weird costume, and at first I thought that he was a curse himself, but he was talking like a normal human being, so it's possible that he was a curse user. It doesn't matter because Mei just killed him without showing any mercy on him. And Kiyotaka Ijichi was also stabbed in back by a curse user, and at first I thought that he was dead, but he survived because Shoko treated him. After this, Mei and her younger brother met Suguru Gito, but Gito released a special grade disease curse called Smallpox Deity on them. The special grade Smallpox curse was strong, but Mei with her younger brother managed to exorcise and kill it. Later, Maki Zenin, Nanami, Fushiguro and Maki Zenin's father got into a fight with Dagon. In the beginning, Dagon was weak, but that was just his worm form. Later, Dagon evolved and he became much more stronger. He was able to beat all of them without facing too much problem. But then Toji Fushiguro joined the battle. Yes, Toji Fushiguro joined the battle, and He was totally crazy. He had no curse energy in his body and he's already dead. He's just brought back with the help of a curse technique for some time. But Toji still changed the course of their battle. He just didn't dominated the battle, he defeated and exorcised Dagon alone. He killed a special grade curse within its own domain. That was really amazing. And remember, he almost killed Maki Zenin, Nanami and Fushiguro, including Maki's father. And on the other hand, Toji Fushiguro just killed him without any cursed energy. After this fight, Maki, her father, and Nanami were attacked by Jogo, and Jogo burnt them badly, but it was not confirmed that they all died when Jogo burned them. After this, Jogo made Itadori eat 10 fingers of Sukuna at once, and because of that, Sukuna took control over Itadori's body. Then Sukuna killed the two girls, and their names were Nanaku and Mimiko. Then Sukuna started a fight with Jogo, and as expected, King of Curses defeated Jogo. So Jogo was killed by Sukuna. On the other side, Fushiguro was fighting with his father Toji Fushiguro. Toji Fushiguro realized that he's fighting with his own son. So Toji Fushiguro killed himself, or as we can say, he killed the owner of that body in which his body was summoned. So he died once again. After this, Sukuna used his domain, and because of that, all the people who were within 140-meter radius were just completely sliced and destroyed, including all the buildings and everything else. And it looked like that Inumaki was also somewhere near the domain, but I hope he didn't ended up dying, and it's still not confirmed that he was inside Sukuna's domain, so I can't say anything about his situation. Sukuna also killed the curse user who was trying to kill Fushiguro, and he was the same curse user who previously stabbed Ijichi in the back. And I don't even remember his name, but yes, I have seen him before, and Sukuna just sliced him into two equal pieces. Now after this, Nanami is confronted by Mahito, and yes, Nanami survived Jogo's attack when Jogo previously tried to kill him. But now Mahito touched Nanami, and I don't want to say it, but Mahito killed Nanami, and there is no chance of his survival this time because his upper body just exploded. After this, Mahito tried to completely break Yuji Itadori, and to do that, he tricked Nobara Kugisaki, and he ended up touching her face. So Nobara's face got destroyed from one side, and it looked like that she is also dead, but it's not confirmed yet. There is still hope that she will recover from this severe injury that Mahito gave her. After this, when Yuji Itadori defeated Mahito, Suguru Gito exorcised and ingested Mahito, but it's not confirmed that Mahito is dead. We may see him again in future when he is being used by Suguru Gito. So till now in Shibuya incident arc, this much people have already died, and Gojo is sealed in the prison realm. I am not considering Gojo dead, and if any new updates are released about Shibuya incident arc and some more deaths in Shibuya incident arc, I will update you guys by my video. So that's all, and thanks for watching.